Kia ora koutou everyone, welcome to the 2020 Aon Under-17 National Championships. Here for a great game today, third and fourth place playoffs between Otago and Harbour. My name is Robbie Carson, here with Sam McCartan, and Sam, it's looking to be a great game.
It is looking to be a great game, yes. Thank you, Robbie. We're here with two good teams. They've both made it quite a long way in the tournament. Third and fourth playoffs, we were talking earlier, it's quite fascinating that they were both playing off for third and fourth around this time last year at the Aon Under-17 Nationals. So I think the Harbour team was the one to take it out last year, and Otago placed fourth. So I think Otago will be coming out here to look to regain higher standing on them.
And if we take a look at the Otago team here, we'll have a wee look here. Alec Gomez, Abby Harris, Ella McKenzie, Jamie Meffin, Grace Southby, Annabelle Ring, Maddie Loudon, Isabella Henderson, Xantha Herbert, Brooke Cullen, Libby Briggs. Coached by Bronwyn Kestrip, assistant coach Gavin Briggs, and the manager is Kathleen Ring. And we chuck over to Harbour, who got Simone Barnard, Florence Dallo, Rosalie Dill, Tiula Catalina Fa'alogo, Maya Grace Fowler, Gresh Kalau, Isabel Pugh, Aharaha Rogers, Kyson Stefano, and Kelly Tafayo. Coached by Justin Reed, managed by Heidi Dill, and we'll jump right into the action here, as you can see behind us.
As we have Otago win the tip, looking to set something up early. We've got a high press defence.
Abby Harris here with
Harbour.
the ball right now, going one-on-one with Isabel Pugh there. Going to set herself up in the post.
Looking to take the drive. Foul called, referee, holding foul. They'll take it on the baseline. No, we'll take two. In the act of shooting, it was deemed. Well, I guess it would be in the steps. Pick the ball up. In the act of shooting is, as soon as you pick that ball up, you start your steps towards a layup. Or start the act of shooting. Any foul committed in that act puts you at the line for shots.
And Abby Harris gets the first points for Otago.
Successful in both free throws there. It'll be good later down the stretch. Free throws have been a bit of a hit and miss thing over this tournament for a lot of teams. Vital pieces on the scorecard free throws, as we see Harbour take it into the key, put one over the rim. Otago with the rebounds. That is Xanthi bringing the ball up, dishes it off, looks for a high screen there.
Grace Southby just passing it off here.
Look to rip and go, bit of hands in there from Harbour.
Great shot there from Annabelle Ring.
Lovely up and under. Does Harbour bring it back down, see what they can find here. Still looking for points on the board. Dishes it up, step back, not quite a three. Toes are on the line. Misses off the rim, and Otago will take it back the other way. What can they get down on the post now?
Abby Harris.
No look there, going to kick it out. Abby Harris stuck for space. Finds other options. Possibly a bit of a carry there, yeah.
Annabelle Ring looking for another up and under shot there. Interesting shot selection from Otago number
Won't
3.
have it counted though. Carry ball was deemed beforehand. Just put her hand a bit too far under that horizontal line. You see Harbour back down, looking for a bit of movement there. Cut towards the key.
Dill just shut down there, Rosalie Dill.
Draws the foul though, she'll see the line.
Well, we'll go back to see that once more as Dill goes to shoot her free throws.
It's a lovely little cut here off the... as she makes the first free throw.
We've got a different game going on. This is also good.
Last replays.
There's a great wedgie.
Nice wee sticky tie ball there.
There we go.
But yeah, so we would have shown you. Nice wee cut there. Draws the foul. Misses the second free throw. Good rebound from Harbour though. That's Harris on the end of it. Puts it up.
Dallo gets
sorry,
it
I'm looking at the Otago. That is... You
Florence
are right, that's
Dallo
Dallo with a nice rebound. And the back over court. That's a bit clumsy there from Otago.
Don't want to start with an unforced error like
Pushed
that.
it into the front court and went to dish it back to her, and the other player hadn't quite made it into the front court yet either. So we'll see Harbour ball here. 1 point down. Try and take a lead if they get a bucket here.
Aroha Rogers now loses the ball. So Grace Southby and Aroha Rogers clashing point guards right there. Interesting game. Immediate energy coming right out of this one, Sam. Both want to get that third place, get that podium position.
Yeah, and they'll both be feeling their losses, consequently to put them here into the third and fourth playoffs. So they don't obviously want to end the tournament on a loss either. You know, you'll see a bit of a fight here from both teams, looking to secure that last W of the tournament.
And this is Ring, caught up in the middle.
Tied up in the middle. 2 players on her. Foul called. We'll take it back. Otago ball on the sideline. Look for them to use this time, maybe set something up.
If not, just get a breath of fresh air. It's from Southby.
Nice. Bit of contact there, no call. Hits the deck as the whistle blows.
Not quite sure if we're getting free throws here.
I think we're just taking a baseline. It might be deemed as a loose ball.
Yep.
So Otago have it on the baseline. What can they find? Find a cutting player. No good up under the basket.
Tene comes to fire. Gets it away. And there's a foul there. Is that a blocking foul?
Might be pushing, stepping into the player.
That's a blocking foul committed on Simone Barnard there. So Harbour looks to get the inbound. And they grab it to Pugh.
3-point attempt from Kelly, not quite. Across the side, Harbour will take it back though, looking for the cutting player. Heavy contact on the deck. See how she pulls up from that one.
She's fine.
Looks like she might be all right. Let's go take another look at that. It was quite the drive, quite the cut there. Quite a hit to the deck too. As we see,
she's up.
Loose rebound, finds the cut. She's plenty of space.
Just
takes a bit of contact and hits quite heavy down on that forearm.
Seems to be fine though. Hopefully that doesn't affect her shooting form. Florence Dallow, number 11 for Harbour.
Just off to the left there on the first one. Might need to brush off those pains and rock through this next one.
I'm sure she will. She's reserved for the under-17 national team. So you've got to think she's got some hustle in her too. She knocks down that free throw.
Brushes it off, hits the second one. As we see Otago bring it up, dish it off, look for the cut, not quite there. Calls for the on-ball screen.
Southby trying to deal with the fire in her face. Gets around. And
lovely read of the play there, steals it.
There's to fire again.
Can she convert the fast break? Not quite. A lot of heavy pressure from the defense there in order to get back, put that shot off. Dishes to the middle, Annabelle Ring. Finds a nice scoop around to her player.
Just not getting in. And it's taken back by Rosalie Dill here.
Lovely drive to the hoop. Just shies across the rim. Not quite able to get it in.
Ella Gomez now passes it off. Grace Southby now holding on to this. Gomez now with it once more.
Another lovely steal from Harbour. Loose passing from Otago. They're capitalising. Can they make it? Heavy contact, foul calls.
Simone Barnard not able to get the immediate 2 points.
I think Herbert was questioning whether or not she had got all hands to the ball there, but we'll hit the free throw line regardless. Seemed like there could have been a bit of body contact if her hands were clean on the ball. First shot successful there.
Harbour looking to make this a 2-possession game.
It's 4 points to 7 here. As Harbour no good on that second free throw. They're still up by 3.
There's a lot of physicality in there right now. Really coming out of the gates hot.
The intensity's there. Both teams want it. 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. Looking for an on-ball screen there. Just finds the other man. Good switch from the defense there of Harbour.
You can really feel there's a lot of tension in the air right now. These teams both want to win this game really bad. And we'll get inbounded here by Herbert.
Great cut.
Southby reaps the reward of a great cut by her and a great pass by Herbert.
Brilliant play, effectively done. Finds the 2 points on the end of it. tries to get the double team here in the backcourt.
Dill fought for that. Unfortunately, that pass doesn't quite reach Stefano.
She made her way into the front court, beating the two players on her in the press, but just kind of rushed that pass away, and as a result, Otago have the ball. Looking to try and bridge that 5-point deficit of theirs. As we see Ring lose the ball on her cut. Otago Harbour take it back the other way. Otago with the steal now.
Loose ball here.
Quick back and forward action. What can we do? Rebound no good from the attempts of Herbert, but Harbour will take it. Pushes it across to Dallow. Dallow swings back up to Barnard.
Here comes Dill on the inside.
Quite a high shot. Hits the support, so it'll be deemed out of bounds.
Good first half of this first quarter here. Only 1 point in it, anyone's game. No one's pulled away so far.
Good defensive pressure from Harbour there. They're looking to get nice up and close to their players, not giving them any space. And as a result, we see that possibly could have been the third turnover and almost just as many possessions for Otago there.
The second time we've seen Simone Barnard on the ground there. Hopefully she's not hurt. She's holding her ankle.
Let's go and see the interaction here that put her to the floor. As you can see the pressure there. Look, just finding the steal. Oh yeah, you could see a bit of a roll there. That does not look terribly comfortable. But as we were saying, Harbour's just they're applying a lot of pressure both on ball and off ball, and their ability to do so is putting Otago into a bit of a panic and throwing some slightly looser passes than you'd expect to see.
We'll see Fa'alogo come on as replacement there for Barnard.
So hopefully we can get a bit of ice on that and
might pull up.
Not too bad, but it did look like a niggly little roll of the ankle. Don't like to see another steal here from Harbour. As we see the fast break, can she convert the points? Not quite. They'll retain possession though, as it was deemed last off Ring.
Seeing a lot of tenacity, specifically from over in Otago, number 9, Ella Gomez, using a lot of her strength to her side, and Tafaya over Harbour, number 10. A lot of hustle, a lot of steal attempts here.
Pushes it up top.
Good on
ball D, just gets past the defensive. Nice off the glass there from Harbour. That was number 9, Fa'alogo. Good front court pressure. As we see another turnover from Harbour. This surely should force a timeout from Otago. They're going to need to have a look at what's going on here, but
they're going to push through
no
this.
No timeout needed, apparently, from the coach. They want to carry on.
I think if they can control this, it'll boost nothing but morale.
Too many turnovers here. They need to keep secure of the ball. As we look, great pass inside, draws the foul, and that's what you need to see. Run the set play, look for the screen.
That's good vision.
Great cut down there from Ring.
She'll head to the free throw line once more.
Not too shabby of a pass either from Herbert. Finds a player on the cut, and now we see her at the line. Makes the first, does Ring.
Looking to make it 2 from 2. Does so.
Good shooting percentage there from the line.
Rosalie Dill's double teamed here.
Otago come back with their own half-court press. A lot of on-ball pressure coming now too. What can Harbour do? Find some space. Foul called on the baseline. Might just be, a bit too much of that hit swinging in.
This is a quick start to this game. First quarter, 4 minutes to go. 3 points in it. Tafaya will take the free throws.
We've reached the bonus here for all of you watching at home, which means that any consecutive fouls from here on out that Otago give up will put Harbour at the line. Breach of
might get to go that one again.
That'll be one more shot there.
It'll just be on Herbert there.
It's a bit too eager to box out the Harbour shooter of Tafaya.
And she'll go once more. Unfortunately, doesn't get that one in.
Loose rebound there, picked up by Otago. Ring bringing it up. Trying to find options.
Oh,
Another
great
steal there.
interception there. Comes Dallo.
What can she do? Puts the fake up. Goes up strong, unable. Good rebound here, though, from Harbour.
Still can't get
Another
it.
rebound from Dallo.
Oh,
Under pressure. Otago can't seem to bring it in. Plenty of offensive boards there.
There's Stefano trying to get in the mix too. Dill will inbound this in. Dallo trying to get it in. Great shot there. Instantly from the inbound. 5-point lead.
Foul call. Deemed to be a push onto foul. Otago will have this. We see a sub come in.
As we see Brooke Cullen come off for Otago.
Number 8, Isabella Henderson takes the court.
Since we are in the bonus, Herbert will look to shoot from the free throw line.
Both teams in the bonus now as well, so as stated earlier, any foul consecutively now from both teams. So long as it's not an offensive foul, we'll put either team at the bonus at the line. This is the first. Herbert makes the second though.
This is really neck and neck. They're really going for that half-court press off these resets here.
Oh, loose pass, tried to find it over top of the Otago player.
That's Stefano there. Stefano and Henderson. This game takes a rare moment to slow down.
It's been a lot of back and forth action so far.
This time it's Henderson taking the line.
Back to the line by the looks of things though. The foul has been called.
Just looking to get the second one here. Get Otago back within a single possession.
This is to the right, so that'll be side ball. The ball doesn't touch the rim on a free on the final free throw. It's taken from the side. It's a violation. So you see Harbour get it in here.
Logo to Dallo. And Dill just not.
Bit of a loose pass, yeah.
I believe it's deemed out of Otago though. Dill will reset it.
Dallo bringing the ball up. Dishes it off up top.
Great speed, Dallo. Dill cutting inside. Great job there.
Lovely mid-range pull there. Great shot. Great execution.
Logo, what a shot that was.
Quickly swung back around the other way as Harbour take possession.
Otago,
good hand in there from Otago.
Otago to quell this momentum. Harbour are getting a little bit on their side right now. These half-court presses are living through them. They're scoring through them.
Through the defence, up and under. No good. Otago bring it in.
Herbert,
you see Herbert grab it. Take a lot of contact off the back there.
It is a physical game. It's fast, it's physical. It's what you want out of good basketball. And it's a 6-point deficit to Harbour right now. Bonus dictates we are back to the free throw line. Herbert once more.
Makes the first. And I think Harbour will be liking the sort of almost frantic nature that Otago seem to be bringing with their passing a little bit at the moment. They're just seeming to pick off everything and anything that Otago want to push across court.
Seems to be combating that aggression with a bit more composure, and it seems to be going their way so far.
The only thing I think Harbour will be looking to do from here is convert those second chance opportunities, as they've been able to get the steals. But I think it's quite a low percentage of those stolen fast break opportunities that have been converted.
Bounces off.
Lucky on the first one.
Dallo may just be the tallest player in the game. Looking to make that count on the boards, but she does have a lot of pace on her side. A real threat here, an asset to Harbour. She knocks down her second free throw.
Another sub coming in for Otago. That sees number 5 Mackenzie take the bench, and number 9 Gomez come back on.
Perhaps trying to combat the hustle of Tafao.
So we have a bit of a stop and play.
I believe it's
communication.
something at the scorer's table, perhaps?
With the scorer's table, yeah.
Fixing the time here. Well-needed rest for these players. Been going at it full gas.
A lot of back and forth. I've been running a suicide most of the game here.
Herbert takes on to File.
Trapped in the corner. Nowhere to go. Should be looking for options here. Finds one.
Here's Grace
Another
Southby.
screen comes, looking for the roll. There it is.
That's wonderful.
And that's worked so well for them this far in the game. Just that little handoff, and then you wait for the high on-ball screen.
Oh.
It's usually ring setting, and
oh, Fa'alogo. How'd you get that?
Great basket down the other end too. Harbour coming straight back at it. 12 points Otago, 18 points Harbour. 1:20 left in this first quarter.
Here comes Stefano to Dill.
Good pass on the 2-on-1. Oh. Great defense though. Herbert managed to use that lateral quickness to get back in front.
Close game, 6 points in it. Just a minute to go in the first quarter. Interesting to see how fatigue will influence this game. They've been hot out the gates into File.
3 not successful. Herbert with the rebound. Got a player running the lane. Unable to get there. Stefile brings in the steal. Pushes it up. Dallo. What can she do here? Euro step. Takes the contact on the hip. She'll be at the line.
We're starting to notice these players are everywhere. If you see a player, they go up for the offensive play, they miss, and you'll be seeing them collecting the ball on the other end of the court.
It's very to and from again, as we have
Dallo will shoot her free throws.
First of 2. Here's the first, knocks it down.
Harbour looking to get that first little notch to 20 points. Don't want to be pulling away from Otago and Otago's eyes. They want to be reeling this back in. It's a close game. 8
points down, Otago, 12-20.
Look at that. Forcing it to the wing. Rosalie Dill's offense.
Full court pressure here, man to man.
Oh, look at that.
See a great pickup from Ring there. Nice little crossover.
Very exciting right now.
Beats the defense up and under, easy 2.
Dill gets it away. Fa'alogo's hit a couple of great mid-ranges this game.
Dallo, time and space, takes the 3.
Ooh.
No good, left iron. Rebound for Harbour though, kicks it. Lovely little mid-range, not successful.
Otago will look to take this one back, slow it down maybe. They have been pretty aggressive in the early comings of this game. There's Tafio with the board.
Pushes it up, Dallo on the end of the fast break.
And they don't manage to get one off before the end of the quarter.
Time there.
Now that is an interesting quarter, 3rd or 4th playoff.
Clock expires and we have Otago at 14 points to Harbour's 20. Harbour will be looking to come out of the gates hot in the second quarter as well, try and extend that lead a little bit, and Otago's going to want to try and collect themselves, stop a few of those turnovers.
On the camera here we see the coach of Otago, Bronwyn Kestrip, just talking to the team, trying to see what's working and what's not. There's a 6-point deficit right now, which isn't much, 2 possessions, but it's a high-octane game, and they'll look to get back into this one.
It's just about composure, I think, from this Otago team. That they definitely have the skill set, and when they slow themselves down and they start running their play, as we watched a bit earlier, you know, that on-ball screen up the top, they find their open players, convert the buckets, but when you see them push things a bit too frantically, Harbour's just all over it, and as we see Harbour here.
Justine Reed talking to her team as well. It's interesting, we mentioned it before the game, this is a repeat, it's a rematch really of last year's 3rd or 4th playoff between these two teams. As Sam said earlier before, Harbour managed to get one over on Otago that game, so a bit of a grudge match. Could be seeing a rivalry between these two teams from opposite ends of the country. And a much needed break for not only the players, but God, it's been high octane for everyone else watching too. As the clock will reset.
1 minute left for this quarter time. They'll be taking their last breaths, finalising their last piece of strategy going into the second quarter.
See both of these teams finishing second in their pools, unfortunately not translating that to finals appearances. Losing in the semi-finals, both of them.
It was Harbour losing to Hutt Valley and Otago losing to Waikato.
We'll see them later tonight. And they will take the floor once more. Harbour on the court. Otago meet them there.
See, Harbour will have possession of the ball here at the start of the quarter.
Dallo looks to throw in. Rosalie Dill looking to receive.
Just waiting for our clock to run back down here before we kick off the second quarter. Wiping all fouls on the scoreboard, and we're underway.
Here comes Dill.
On ball. No option for the cutting player. Deep two, no good. Gets the own rebound.
Oh, bit of a spill. Avoids the backcourt. Very good.
Trapping herself in the corner, around the back, nice and quickly. Little time on the shot clock, gets one off. Great rebound there from Harbour. That was number 29.
Isabel Pugh.
Lovely stuff on the offensive glass. Converts the basket.
Now South Beak.
Puts them up by another 2.
To the way to ring.
Going to work down low there. Lovely up and under scoop. Just rolls out unpleasantly. Is able to rip the ball back for herself. We've got a whistle blown.
Well, with the second quarter comes that physicality once again. Yeah, Herbert with the inbound.
Up top, plenty of room. Looking for that on-ball screen. There it is. Picks the ball up, so no other option but to pass off as Herbert looks for a drive.
Oh, Dill, great defense
there. No penetration to the key. The lateral movement, lovely. Good little crossover there as we see.
Not quite.
Deep 2 as her toes were on the line. Good rebound here from Harbour though. Another couple of offensive boards to the name. Good strip there from
Herbert
as we throw it down the other way. Fast break.
Loudon.
Lovely 2 points there to bring Otago.
Maddie Loudon gets her first points of the game.
Back to within.
And Dill now cutting, going near baseline.
Lovely little floater just outside the key. Silky, nothing but net.
This is back and forth stuff.
8-point game. Harbour up 24-16. As we see a drive. No good. Puts it across.
Dill taking her team up. Comes Fa'alogo.
Another board offensively here from Harbour, and they draw the foul.
Otago don't want to be committing these fouls, not these shooting fouls.
They're also, I mean, in order to stop, let's go have a look at it. In order to stop themselves from putting themselves in that position, they need to box out. There's no boxing now, we're just looking for the ball. There's Harbour, easy as. I'll take that from you and put it back up and you can put me to the line.
As Pugh will shoot her free throws.
There's too many offensive boards being given away there by Otago. They're going to have to look to put some bodies on.
As the lead is into double digits here. 10 points in this one. Otago looking to chase.
What can they do here? Surely need a basket this possession and a stop down the other end. Dallo
big size
over
advantage.
Herbert.
Goodness me. Here comes Ring. National representative, under 17, marked by Fa'alogo.
Sees a bit of space baseline, tries to take it. Oh, I was about to say good defense to trap her there on the line, but a lovely spin move took her back up. It seemed. Let's have a look at the spin.
Ring will meanwhile take her free throws.
Saw a bit of movement, a bit of space on the sideline, spun around. Initially did really well, and then just dropped that arm. Just a little bit of laziness as the spun came back around.
Gabrielle Ring did hit her first free throw. She hits another, and the lead is cut down, back down to 8. As Fa'alogo looks to inbound still. No, she will be replaced. Fa'alogo replaced by Aroha Rogers. Double team again.
Looking for that.
Oh, it worked that time.
Forced the turnover. They're looking for that half-court press.
I'll say,
As you can see the coach from Otago exclaiming to her bench, look, this is what happens when we run our sets. They work and we force a turnover. Hard screen there.
Southby now gets it away to Henderson.
Looking for options. Finds one up.
Henderson found Harris. Harris again, back to Southby. Look at
Lovely
it.
little cut off the dish there. No good on the layup, unfortunate there for Otago.
Comes to Fire, getting it back down to Rogers.
Harbour with a 2-on-1, finds Dallow. Dallow unable to convert, just puts it too far across the rim. Looking for a cutting player there,
here.
Heaps of space, unable to bring it in. Lovely work keeping it in bounds though and keeping it with her team.
Another double team there. A lot of double teams this game. A lot of aggression. You love to see it. And that's a bucket there. What Otago want. Getting it down to 6 now.
It's a 4-0 run for Otago. Surely they'll want another stop. And they almost come up with the steal. Lovely off-ball pressure there from number 1 Otago Southby. Just managed to get her hand in the passing lane, disrupt that movement.
Tafio was looking to get that marked out by Southby, so they went to Dallow instead. Here comes Pugh. She's double teamed, but they've left Rogers open. Not quite getting there.
Tie ball there. As we see, it'll be Otago with the ball after Harbour had it at quarter time.
Henderson.
Still staying up in that full court pressure is Harbour.
Herbert.
Lovely dish, bit of space there down the line. Chooses not to, dishes it off to Southby. Good foul.
Oh, fouled. There was that.
Sorry, that
Harris.
wasn't Southby, it was Harris, my apologies. Saw the one. Didn't see the second one.
She'll go take free throws. A lot of free throws. I think we've seen a bit of a better percentage with free throws this game than the rest of the tournament, which has been nice to see.
You see her knock down the first one there.
I saw Otago practicing them before the game. Very impressive. Knocking him down. And they will want to knock
Harris
this lead down.
A second. In order to draw it closer.
Oh,
lovely bit of hustle there from...
That's lovely.
Who was that in there?
That's Maddie Loudon. Number 2, Maddie Loudon.
Managing to get past the defensive player on the box out and force the tie ball.
And there's a timeout now.
It'll still stay Harbour's position at the end of this, but, you know, if you can force a tie ball onto someone else's possession, of something that should be, you know, free throws you would typically give 9 times out of 10 the rebound to the team defending it, but great work there from Otago to force the tie ball, force a change of position off that arrow. Next tie ball will be going their way.
Still lots of time in the second quarter. Otago trying to cut that lead down. Got it to 5 so far.
They've done a great job so far.
They have done a great job.
They're on a bit of a run here, forcing the timeout to come. 21-26 to Harbour still up.
Seen some great performances in the early going. Fa'alogo for Harbour.
Seems as only a couple of minutes ago within the game, Otago was down 10, so they'll be happy with the way they've picked things up here, and they'll want to come out of this timeout keeping that composure, keeping that emphasis on running sets.
Dallow looking to inbound it to Rogers.
Looking for this half-court trap here. So we see them look and launch on it.
Herbert.
Nicely done there.
Southby
Foul.
Swarming Rogers once she gets past the halfway.
Foul from number 7.
That'd be Herbert. Annabelle Ring has been great too. Number 3 for Otago. She's proven why she's an under-17 national team rep.
Finds some space there as Dallow gets it on the side. Great block.
Lovely block. That's Henderson.
Saw the 3 coming.
She'll
receive it on the seagull down the wing. No space for her to do anything with it though, as they look to set something more substantial up.
Rogers
flashes to the top of the key. Good off-ball pressure from number 10 to File.
Double teams this side now. We'll go for a replay on that.
Just
to see that again. Look at this.
A great off-ball pressure from Tafile. Not able to get the pass off as Herbert.
Switching there. Herbert not able to see that.
And then
Henderson was now open.
Yeah, Tafile recognising that she's trapped in a bit of a corner, and so sticks with the double team. Forces them into an out of bounds.
Great play there as it's back with Harris.
Harris looks to make a move in the post.
Guarded by Pugh though.
Draws the foul.
this game.
We look for a sub on Harbour's side.
Continues to be 5-point deficit.
Stefano come back into the game for Pew. Possibly as a result of the most recent foul. Harris at the line now.
Looking to take this deficit down, possibly a single possession game. She gets it down to 3. Haven't seen a whole lot of 3-pointers this game. And
second one, no good.
Stefano takes that rebound.
Let's see, Dallo looking for something to do with it. Not quite, wants to dish it away. Pushes that across to File.
Oh, Dallo nearly loses it. Cleaned up by Fa'alogo.
Love a little floater there. Unlucky off the back iron. Otago will bring it down. Good strength there.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's unlucky. Harris had a lot of good strength ripping that ball down, but
a great steal from
off
Rosalie
balance
Dill
on the throw, so the steal come through and Harbour will take those 2 points.
Ooh, pressure putting on by Tafayo.
And you'll watch this Harbour team, their off-ball pressure is really something to note.
That's
As you see, a great move there, spin round, take the left-handed layup.
These players aren't afraid to get in each other's faces. Aren't afraid to get physical with it because it's resulting in points for both teams right now. 4-point deficit.
Otago playing some strong help defence. Manages to find the player along the baseline. That is Tafayo with the 3, long, across the backboard. Ring brings it in.
Southby throws it long. Gets it to Abby Harris. Oh.
Again to the line. Harris is doing an incredible job down in that paint there. Her teammates, credit to them, have found her.
I didn't think that was a shooting foul, but
she is getting to the line.
We'll look at that again. I'll keep you updated on Abby Harris's free throws while we see this. Not too sure about that one.
Interesting. There's a lot of verticality. I think possibly the call may have come from body.
Dallo was surprised herself. She knocks down her first one.
Could be an argument there, but we move on as we go to the second free throw. 3 points down. Otago 25, Harbour 28. 4 minutes 20 left in the second quarter here of basketball.
They've pulled this down, but this whole game they haven't been able to get in front with a solid amount of control.
Player in the key there, going to have to move out.
Dill nearly lost that. Oh,
tries to find Dallo on the free side. Harris gets a good hand in that passing lane, deflects it. We've got 9 seconds on the shot clock here.
Rogers having a word to Dallo. Sorry, to File that was. They go to Dill.
Pass across to Dallo.
Dallo will shoot this.
3-point from the corner, no
Not
good.
Didn't quite get there.
As that rebound was brought in by Callan.
Southby now gets it back to
Looks to make a bit of a hezzy. Goes left side.
Loudon underneath, not getting there.
Possibly should have stuck with her left hand for the layup there. She put it to her right. And that was to File with the block.
Good job from Dill to recover that loose ball there for a moment. File was tended by the 3.
What a find. Great work there from File.
There's that
finds
patience.
The player open in the bottom of the key. Up and under, nice and easy, as you like it from Dill.
Oh, loose ball there. Stefano just not able to get there.
Might have gone down a bit heavy on that knee. We'll see how she comes up. Let's go look at the hustle here from these teams.
We'll go
both ending up on the floor.
As we enter a timeout here, look at this.
Just good on-ball pressure. Nice little hand to flick it away. And we're all committed for it. 2 players go to the ground to try and secure it.
It's hard to be that committed on the hardwood floor, but these teams are there. They're looking to fight for it as we enter this timeout with just 3.5 minutes left in this quarter, in this half.
25 points to Otago, 30 points to Harbour. They lead us. For all your up-to-date results, tournament information and photos, check out Basketball New Zealand on their Facebook page and follow them on Twitter at BasketballNZ. And tag us in posts and photos with the hashtag AonNats. Hashtag AonNats.
If you just want more information about this tournament in general, visit the Basketball New Zealand website, www.nz.basketball. It'll take you right there to all the information. As these teams return to the floor. What a game we have. It's tight.
Out there.
It's
5 points.
scrappy.
A lot of back and forth action. Both teams willing to run the floor.
They do say that quite often on the podium, the bronze is the happiest because they managed to get there, and the winner of this team will take that podium place.
Still finds the open
Fa'alogo.
Shot there from mid-range.
Seen it a few times this game.
Yeah, we've seen her pull up from that spot. She's quite deadly. As we see a nice little fake handoff. Harris goes to the...
Bit of a tumble from Dello, but her teammates, namely Fa'alogo again, maybe to get that back for her. Dill, there's a
Numbers
little bit of
here
space.
for Harbour.
Oh,
Lovely little wave dribble to take her on the right side. Up and under layup.
And
great
Harbour
work there from Dill.
Pulling away here. 9 points as Ring on Stefano. Stefano's putting on the pressure.
Harris looking to work it in the post again. Plenty of time out there
that's what
for
you
South
need.
Beat. Plenty of time and makes them pay.
Back to a 6-point deficit now. Dill on Southby now. Dill will have to go in.
Ring for the help.
Stefano just couldn't grab that.
Turnover Otago ball. That's good from the Otago perspective. You'd want to see
Ring
a few
comes
stops
off.
like that.
Ala Gomez coming on for Ring. She will inbound it. And we're just not able to see Otago really claw it back. They get close. They get within a position, and then Harbour just able to extend it. They got to 9 points at one point, threatening a double-digit lead. But Otago just need to find that control as it's Loudon to Henderson.
Henderson goes up. Nicely finished. Very fortunate roll off the rim there, but we'll take it as Harbour brings it back down.
A 4-point deficit now.
Looking to find an open player, not quite there.
Fa'alogo gets double
Dishes
teamed.
up to Dill. Dill with the floater. Tough roll off the rim.
We're seeing a couple tired faces now as this quarter slowly comes to a close.
And this is the end of a long tournament for both these teams as well. And this fast-paced energy we saw out of the first half so far has been quite unprecedented. And you would imagine it'll take quite an effect going into the second half of the game.
Fa'alogo gets that in.
Fa'alogo driving, finishing. Still this on pressure, full court D as we see a turnover there from Harbour.
There you go.
Bit of confusion going on. There is a game going on in the background. I think there was a couple of whistles at the same time. Everyone was looking around.
Nonetheless, Tafayo looking to inbound this to Rosalie Dill. Eagle Eye watched on by Southby.
Spin move, nice pull up there.
That was wonderful.
Unfortunate not to get it, but Dill with a great rebound. Not the tallest player in the key there, but still able to grab it. And we see Dello take another bit of contact there.
We'll have a look at this while the free throws take place here. Great board there. Unfortunately, just not able to get there. That defense, those bodies, too much to shoot over.
We come back to see Dello make the first of two. Looking to make the second now. Put it to 37 points. Not quite.
And the ball gets away, and it's Southby who's going to run this up.
Southby takes it up.
Not a close mark and close defence.
Good hustle back there from Dello to get back in front of the player.
Stefano, not quite.
Forces a bit of an off pass there from Loudon. Sort of gets bulleted into the legs of her teammate. But we'll see Otago keep it on the baseline here.
Southby throwing it in. Numbers ready.
Cut there down the middle. Well found.
Nearly
no
got
contact.
There.
Possibly a tie ball there. There it is. Yep. Both players in a struggle for the ball.
Ella McKenzie struggling there. Nearly got that off.
Will come up with it.
It's Tafayo. Into Dello.
They want to try and knock a couple of points down here in this position, but no. Otago have something to say about that as they go on the fast break.
A lovely burst of energy Ella McKenzie's given to this Otago team. She'll have it again when she hit it.
Her dribble. Isn't able to hit the 3-point. Here's McKenzie.
Low down.
It was unlucky on the fast break there. We just saw Henderson lose her dribble just a touch, and then she wasn't able to find her teammate, who was also cutting down there.
Dello going to go baseline.
Lovely floater from that low post.
Stefano.
Well fought for that rebound there. Stefano coming in with the aggression.
Post.
Says, you think you were going to have this one? Not today. I'll grab it
right
and get
back
the points.
action. No, just couldn't get off. A narrow miss here from Ella Gomez. Dill will come back down with it.
They'll try and slow it up here. They want one possession.
You hear the crowd. Got 5 seconds left.
Kick ball. We're going.
Otago just might have a chance to have the last say.
Otago's going to use their last time out of this half here. I think Otago's smart here in using their last time out. There's only 4 seconds, but you're down 9 points. You've got a timeout to give. You lose the timeouts you have in the first half anyway, once that clock rolls over into the second half.
Might as well try to work some points.
You got the stop and play. You might as well have a bit of a talk. Let's try and run a set piece. There's 4 seconds is plenty of time to get the ball up. If you can go into the second half another 2 points closer, or possibly another 3 points closer, A, good for morale going into the second half, and B, good for the scoreboard.
Amen. That's all to it, as these teams want to talk about this.
We see the coach of Harbour there, Justine Reid, animating to her players that we need to get the hands moving. Active hands on off ball, making sure they're shutting down those passes.
Back to the call for this last play.
They've done a good job of that so far. Their off-ball presence has been dominant. They're really pressuring the players from Otago, and in that off-ball pressure comes a lot of pressure mentally on ball, because you've got no options. You've got players who are heavily marked. You don't know where to throw it. It ends up just being thrown to the Harbour players half the time. There's been a lot of interceptions.
Well, we'll see this play, see if they reap the rewards of this timeout.
What's going on here? Open player in the middle.
Oh, goodness.
Dello
Shut that one down.
Hands all over it.
Goal again. Nothing on the clock.
Tries to use a bit of a pump fake
South
there.
B trying to get it. It's been taken by Dill. Looking to end it on a good note. A deep 2. Not quite there.
As we go into the half-time, Otago down 30 points to Harbour 39 at the end of this 3rd and 4th girls playoff here at Under-17 Aon Nationals.
Putting on the black singlet was a dream come true. I've dreamed about playing for New Zealand since I was a little girl.
Very nervous, but also very proud, you know. It's a huge thing.
Representing all of those at home, all of those that have helped you, getting you to all those early morning trainings, feeding you all that dinner.
You know, we're used to punching above our own weight, so I think we try to incorporate that in practice and just go as hard as we can on the court, and off court it's all love.
On the court, you know, we've always got each other's backs, but if we need to hold each other accountable, we will. And then off the court, same thing. We're still a family, got each other's backs, and obviously it's a bit more fun.
I think basketball was such an appealing sport to me, seeing the pathways to the US. So I remember growing up looking at Zara Gillings and Penina Davidson and seeing what they were doing. So I've always wanted to head over to the States, not only to live the basketball dream, but to get a degree, to see a different side of the world and to learn a different style of play.
It's just good to be out here with the younger kids and give back to the game, because we're here to kind of inspire the youth of New Zealand, and especially all the girls out here. It's great to see you know, them all having fun and just spreading the love of the game. Basketball has given me so much. I mean, it's given me the Torfers. I mean, you know, it's given me friends for life. It's given me a family.
It's the opportunity for me to have received a really great education in America. So now I'm able to get my undergraduate degree and a master's degree.
The opportunity to travel to, you know, Japan, Taiwan, all those places.
Playing the sport I love, still playing with the Tall Ferns.
The opportunities are one of the best part of being, you know, Tall Fern and being a part of basketball.
I'd love for the younger ones to be like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of that someday. Obviously there's so many people wanting to play basketball, but if that's something that they're aspiring to be like, that would be awesome too. I think New Zealand's known as such a sporting nation, and the basketball scene is growing so rapidly that I want the Tall Ferns to be something these young kids are aspiring to. So they want to say, I grew up to be an All Black, but I grew up to be a Tall Fern. And for them right here to come out and practice and say like, yeah, I love basketball, this is a fun sport, a sport I can be with my friends, a sport where I see a lot of opportunity and a lot of pathways. Because at the end of the day, basketball can take you places, and so the Torfins is a great route for that. For me, I'm just super proud every time I step out onto the court, knowing I'm wearing that black singlet, because as a Torfin, you've got a lot of pride, and playing for your country, having your sisters' backs. Definitely proud to wear that singlet every time I step out on the court.
Welcome back, everyone, to this third and fourth place playoff. It's been an amazing game between Otago and Harbour. Very neck and neck. 9-point deficit right now going Harbour's way. We've entered half-time despite what the graphics say. And we'll be looking for an even better second half. A lot of energy that both teams have brought to it, Sam.
Yeah, exactly. There has been a lot of energy. We've talked about Harbour bringing the energy off ball, pressuring their players in the off-ball situations. Otago wanting to run the ball as well. They're looking to push the ball up the court. And as the game's been back and forth up the court, so as the scoreboard has been, we've had a 10-point deficit at one stage, down to about 4. It's back and forth. It's still anybody's game. And 9 points is still well within reach at halftime.
Harbour have just done a really good job. Every time Otago has been able to claw their way back, they've gone it to even 2 points. They just haven't been able to quite get there. Harbour hitting it back, whether it's a deep 3, whether it's some great defense, a block. They've got a lot of size on their team. So Otago will be looking at it to counter that in this half.
Tukaha.
It means stand strong. To the great challenges we face. To stand strong with our brothers and sisters.
With our families and our communities.
With our supporters.
With those who lift us up to take on the world.
It's the name of our haka. Tāringa whakarongo ki Aomori.
Stand strong.
Stand with us.
Tukaha, New Zealand.
So here we have it. Otago 30, Harbour 39. One half of basketball left to play in this under-17 Aon Nationals 3rd and 4th playoff.
It's a rematch of last year. Both teams were also in this position. In that game, it was Otago. No, sorry, it was Harbour. Managed to get the win there. Otago looking for revenge, and it's been a close one.
Will it be a repeat of last year, or will we see the tides change? One half of basketball to dictate that one.
Just before we go back here, we'll take this moment to thank our broadcast partners, NTech, here, as this second half kicks on. And it will be Southby looking to pass it in. She's marked by Tafaya right now. And she gets it away to Harris. Southby back at it again. First points in the half. It's a big momentum boost. It's a big morale boost. Herbert possibly setting up a screen there for Ring. She floats it over, not quite there.
Loose pass. Again, we see Harris was on the backside of her opponent, so it makes for a lot more of a difficult pass for Ring to feed that into her.
As Tafayo takes it up, guarded by Herbert. Always, they're guarded so close, it's always an opportunity for a double team here. As Herbert gets right in. Bit of space here for Dill. She'll go take it up. It won't fall for her. Abby Harris now gets it away to Herbert. They go up the court once more. Harris takes this one. Throws it back away. Here's Gomez. Gomez to Ring. Intercepted perhaps by Fa'alogo. She holds on to it. Yes, she does. Southby just behind her. Gets it to Dello. Got to File now. File waiting for something to happen. Here comes Dello. Stefano back to Tafio. Tafio hit it from deep.
Just Herbert stepped off her player a bit there, so Fio said, I'm going to use that space and show you what I'm made of. Just unlucky not getting the 3 there.
Haven't seen too much shooting from deep here.
It has been predominantly a game.
Oh, here it goes. Here's Tafio again. Oh, and she's taken a fall there. A bit of a spill.
Tried to get Herbert up and off her feet with the hezzy.
Herbert does have that foul there.
Too much momentum for Tafio though. As she
we'll see that foul there once more. Herbert on Tafio.
Goes to the ground.
Oh, we're at the live feed, unfortunately. There we are. All good. And Tafao. First free throw in. Hopefully we'll cut back to our camera on this soon. You can just see it on the right hand of our screen. Here we are. Tafao looking to extend this lead to 11 now. There are your first point. That's your first point of the half as Ring takes it back in the hands of Southby now. Knocked away. Wonderfully collected by Ella Gomez. And the shot is up. McKenzie can't make it count. Interception
down
though.
The other way. Tried to push it a bit too far. Too easy to read there for Southby. Picks it off no problems. And we have a foul in transition. So it'll be a Otago ball still. We'll take it in the front court.
Southby looking perhaps for Ring.
You'll watch Harbour try and trap him up here as they know it's in the front court. There's not a lot of room to play with.
McKenzie takes it. Ring has some space. She'll use her in a wonderful layup. That's a great play there from Otago.
Nice left-handed finish there from Ring. Heaps of space. Good find from her teammate there too.
And Dill takes a little slip. Dallo now gets it away. That's a Tafao. Tafao looking for... Gets it back to Dallo. Dallo cuts inside behind the back.
Lovely little fake.
Just over the hoop there. Recovered though by Tafao.
Takes
It's
a lot
another
of contact
spill.
there.
Tell you what, I don't envy Tafao's knees right now. A lot of spills for her. Now she's getting back up. And she'll look to shoot free throws once more.
As we see Otago's number 9, Gomez, take that foul there.
Actually, I may be wrong on that. Tafao is stepping back. It's she will inbound this instead as Rogers takes the court for Harbour.
Henderson taking the court for Otago also.
Dill will look to run this one back. Lots of pressure from Ella McKenzie there.
Backcourt violation.
And the lead is cut to 8 right now. Looking to chip away at that. Harbour love to just stop Otago, hand in the face, just before they get too close. And they get to Harris. Harris to Ring. And Ring, great vision. Right place, right time.
Gomez
Shows the national rep. Oh my goodness.
Great. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Gomez. That was McKenzie with a great steal there. Unfortunate not to get it away.
And the pass to Dallo gets it back
Great
to
ball
Dill.
movement. And we'll see the foul go on number 8, Henderson, as she jumped from outside of her cylinder. Looked to be a lot of verticality with the hands. We have a replay on that. We possibly could see it, but there was a bit of forward momentum from Henderson there. Defenders are well within their rights to be vertical, but as soon as you breach your cylinder and any forward movement, that one's on you.
Dill looking to make the second free throw now. Doesn't get either of them. And Ring will pull it down. Passes it off to Southby. Southby still has Ring. McKenzie's there too.
Harris with a bit of a flash. Not going to
Harris
get it
and
though.
Henderson also there. She takes Henderson.
Harris looking low block. Going to go to work now.
Here comes Ring, perhaps a
Dishes
three.
it out.
Stefano's defense too much, and Kelly Atafao will take that one back. No.
Quick rip. What can they do with it?
Abby Harris
Foul
gets the
called,
point. And one that is valuable to Otago. They could possibly get this one down to 3 points. The thing is, they've done this a few times this game. Can they really get that deficit back to an equal standing and possibly take the lead?
Bit of an unfortunate foul there. Just got caught out in the quick transition of a scrappy play. Harris will look to make this 37 for Otago, and she does.
This is what they
So
wanted.
we see a sub being called
Here
for
comes
Harbour.
It's Pugh for Stefano. 29 for 28. As we'll get this one back. Now in the hands of... Oh, nearly in the hands of Southby there, but they get it away. It's a file. There's Rogers. Gets it to Dill. A big three. Comes off the rim. Tipped off, possibly off Otago.
4 Otago players there going for the same ball. Managed to just push it out into the hands of Harbour on the baseline now.
And if they continue with them in the whole game, they will stretch this lead and just not let Otago get right back in it. Loose ball.
See Otago in a zone now. He switched it up.
Here comes Ella McKenzie. And that's
Great
a beautiful
finish.
layup. Every time we see McKenzie take the court, she gives them that hustle, that energy that gets them back in there. They are now within 1. Brilliant news for the fans of the down south. There's McKenzie nearly at it again, but Tafao gets away this time.
Great little dish down there for Pugh as she finds the bottom of the net.
Now South beats it away.
You want to utilise her height down there, get her involved a bit more in the post.
Gets it away. Here comes Ring. Oh, and unfortunately, that passes to nobody.
Taking a few ghost chips there. There's nobody on the other end.
Annabelle Ring, not quite the pass she wanted for. Ella McKenzie
makes a lurch at it.
Constantly going for the steals. Great hustle, but this time it's taken by Henderson.
Find Pugh again, doesn't quite get there.
Here comes McKenzie. She's Ring. She'll use Ring. Gets over Dill in the process. Here comes Henderson, perhaps. No, she doesn't need her, and the lead. Oh, no, my apologies. Still 1 point in it. As Dello now, nearly taken by Henderson.
A lot of hustle coming out here from the Otago team.
My bad, it was McKenzie. McKenzie, a constant steal threat. She'll get the board this time as well.
Oh, a lot of hands in there. No,
and Henderson's free. This could be the lead for Otago.
Probably a good decision.
No, you're
not quite able to make those couple of points on the fast break there. That is unfortunate.
Rogers will take it back. Dello over Harris. Doesn't get there. Dill. Oh, that's Ring in the face. That's why you need a mouth guard. 2 free throws for Rosalie Dill.
Couple of subs in here for Otago now, as we see.
Ring will come off. On
number 2, Loudon, back on the court.
Callan will come on for Ring. It's McKenzie has also come off, yes. McKenzie came off for Callan. And it's around the world and back. 43-41.
5.5 minutes here in your third quarter left.
That's beautiful shot there.
Silky finishing on the free throws.
There's Callan. No, it's a timeout. We are looking at a timeout, yes. And that's just what I was saying. They came so close, Otago. And then it's free throws for Harbour. It's just constantly pulling away that carrot as soon as they get close.
Looks like we've scrapped the idea of a timeout. We're back into the action.
And now it's Loudon coming up the wing. Hits Harris. Harris gets it away to Southby. Back to Loudon.
Good on-ball pressure there.
To fire as per usual in this game.
Beats the player too hard on the
forced to make that.
hands.
Oh, she gets it back.
Lovely. Little bit of offensive board work there. Able to concede.
And here comes Dallo.
Timeout called. I think it just didn't quite get to the referees in time, but the score bench had the clock stopped and they were
43-44. And this is a game, folks. Tune in. If you got friends, tell them to come in the room with you. It's a great game.
This is back and forward like you haven't ever seen before. Feels like every time we go to a 10-point deficit, we're back down to 1 within the next 2 minutes of basketball. And then we're back to 8 or 9, and then we're back to 1 again.
It's a testament to Otago. They're not giving up. They keep clawing it back. Harbour's done really well to just keep ahead, but Otago is really, they're not giving up. Both these teams want that podium position.
And as we see, an unfortunate event for Otago with their injured player, Libby Briggs.
Yeah, number 4, Libby Briggs, has an ankle injury, I believe.
Taking an ankle injury throughout the tournament.
Interesting how that affects it. Otago now just with a 10-person roster. They'll actually even it up because Harbour have entered this also with a 10-person roster. Might have been a blessing for Harbour. Just that one girl out of the rotation evens it up as they will take it back. On for Harbour, it's Dallo, Pugh, Rogers, I believe it's Dill and Atafayo. As Henderson, Harris, I believe that is, oh goodness me, there's Brooke Callan, Southby, and Maddie Loudon on for Otago after this timeout here to continue the third quarter. And Atafayo coming out like a house of fire, unfortunately a little too hot.
Henderson keeping that on-ball pressure and just managing to get beat by a player.
This is what Otago will look for. This is the opportunity they need. They had the possession. Can they make it count for their first lead in a while, I'd say? Maybe perhaps since the first quarter.
Start, yeah. This would be good for Otago here to convert.
Wonderful
strong
morale.
On-ball screen from Henderson.
Maddie Loudon finds Abby Harris. Back to Loudon.
Lovely,
and there you go.
Little bit of play there. Great on-ball screen. To and from. Just a little 1-2 on the cut. finishes under the bucket easy.
And they've chipped away at it. They finally got that rock loose. The lead is in favour of Otago.
Good
It's
D
just
there
1
by
point.
Southby. Nice hands in the way of the passing lane, in the way of the dribble.
Tafile, big long pass. Rosalie Dill, she'll go inside. She'll take on everyone with the up and under. Just not
quite.
there. Pew
Kicks it
gathers.
out. Time and space.
Rogers gets it to Dalloway deep. Two.
Long two.
Not
long
quite
push.
there.
Possibly a bit of contact to the head there. Pushing fouls called.
And it looks like Fa'alogo will take the court, replacing Tafile.
We have another sub of Stefano coming on for Pew for the Harbour side. As we see Harris take the ball now for the inbound.
Rosalie Dallo, big minutes for them. South begins some big minutes too, alongside Ring, who is taking a seat right now, is Loudon. Rogers knocks it loose. Loudon flirting with the outside, and it does, in fact, did she go out?
No, I think there was a foul call
Was a
here
foul.
from the official. It's a hands foul.
We'll have a look at that
Have a look
quickly.
at what was going on.
Relieves my confusion. Oh, we've actually gone back. Oh, no, this isn't the live feed. My bad.
Hands possibly coming down.
As we come back to it, Abby Harris extending the lead, perhaps no. Lands in the hands of Loudon.
Rebound.
She can't get it in, and it's taken back by Rogers.
She's a bit of hand there, but play on.
Idaho Rogers. Oh, wonderful
Great steal
intercept by
there,
Grace
and we go
Southby.
straight back down the other
Oh,
end.
and it's just not there.
Too many wheat bix this morning as she threw it just a little bit far.
We'll see that intercept one more time. Great high-speed intercept there.
As we've said again, back and forward play. Tries to throw
Bit
the
of a
pass
yoink.
up. Read it like a book. Back
Southby.
down the other way.
Great interception there.
Fortunate not to have anyone on the other end was Otago, but Harbour will bring it back down.
And it's Fa'alogo knocked loose, but she tries to take a count nonetheless. Doesn't quite get it. In the hands of Cullen now. Throws it over to Southby. Southby sees a gap. She may take advantage, but Fa'alogo closes it down well.
Lovely
Henderson.
mid-range from Henderson. Great shot there. That has been the story of today's game, is those lovely mid-range shots, whether they be floaters or not. And right as I say, we have an unsuccessful in the paint shot. Possibly could have done better on that one. Could Stefano, but we've seen her convert plenty of those before.
Scoreboard's been corrected there. 1 point lead. Apologies for any discrepancies along the way. As a little bit of
we do have, actually, I've just noticed Otago up 47-45. They take the lead.
As Dallo will look to inbound here. Fa'alogo takes it. She takes it from deep. Doesn't quite get there. Loudon just misses the inbound, but it's taken by Southby. Southby one-on-one with Dill. Gets it over to not Harris. That's
Takes on
McKenzie
player,
once more.
gets into the paint. Lovely work there from Otago.
McKenzie once more. As soon as she gets subbed in, it's points on the board. Here comes Dallo. Defense from Harris just faked her out, and it's in. Wonderful
lovely
play.
work there.
You can
Looked
tell
as
why.
if she was coming straight at the player, but
You can tell why she's a reserve player for the national
almost a bit of a
team.
Euro step to free up space. As we see it down the other end, Stefano for the foul. Possibly wasn't in her cylinder with those hands.
As Harbour, we're joined by Grishka Lau, number 30. Lau gets her first minutes of the game. As Loudon.
I was about to say McKenzie, but it is Loudon at the line here for two. This is the first.
So Grishka Lau for Harbour will get her first minutes.
Second, no good. Attempt there from McKenzie. It is attempt there from McKenzie to get it back, but unsuccessful. Harbour will take the inbound. We'll possibly have a timeout call.
This entire game has been back and forth, back and forth.
Bit of confusion here as to what's going on, as to who wants a timeout or if one wants to be called.
Rosalie Dill talking to her team.
No, it possibly was a technical foul.
It's gone over our heads. Hopefully everyone watching caught that.
I have missed who that was on. Possibly a coach.
Nonetheless, we will continue this. Dill now. To inbound. Dallo takes it. McKenzie ever so eager to mark. double teamed as Loudon joins her too. And did she just take a step into touch there? May have been a foul. In fact, it was a foul on that attempted double team. And Dello
wasn't able to cut off the sideline enough, and Dello saw the gap there, so drove it straight into the hip of the Otago player.
She'll shoot for 2. Gets 1.
If they're going to make that trap successful, they really need to cut off that baseline, that sideline, and use it as an extra defender.
And the ball's taken there by Henderson.
Great steal back by
Della's back spin. Just not in, but Stefano cleans up, just not in. And there's hands on ball.
Let's take another look at that if we can. There's plenty of action going on. Great spin move.
Look at this.
As we see Otago with the rebound. Great steal there from Stefano.
This move from Dello.
Great spin
so close. Stefano
Dello.
Nearly cleaning up.
Almost again. Last couple of attempts under the bucket there have been unsuccessful.
Ended up like a Renaissance painting. As the ball goes to
back here for a steal.
Ella McKenzie burst the pace, throws it wide, and will go back.
Caught up with the ball a little bit and took an extra step there that wasn't intended. It's an unfortunate turnover there for McKenzie. It was great work from the steal in the first place as she hustles the on-ball pressure
Dello
to look for another one.
To Dill runs through it nicely. She might go all the way here.
Lovely Euro for the right-handed finish.
Like a hot knife through butter. Rosie Dill gets the points. And McKenzie now. Gets it away.
Not the smartest move, taking it into the corner when she was about to pick it up.
Southby
gets it away though.
Gets it away to Ring. There's a screen there by Loudon. She'll use it nonetheless. And the points are there.
Nice and soft on the floater game.
And they take the lead once more, Otago. And it's a reach-in foul on McKenzie.
A lot of pressure here from McKenzie. She likes to get up in the face of the offensive player.
Well, it's worked out very well this time.
Unfortunately, getting the foul as a result of that pressure, which happens.
And now Dill looking to take away this lead. And it won't happen this time. But she can push it to 1. As we count down nearly 100 seconds left in this quarter. Minute 44. 1 point in it. Ring throws it in. Grace Southby. Here's numbers. She sees Loudon. She uses Loudon. Ring's there.
Looking for a screen here.
Henderson gives her the screen. It's taken away. Great defense from Dill, but the recollect is there for Loudon. She throws it. Gets it away to McKenzie. Oh, very close. But Loudon, wonderful rebound. There's a bit of space for South, but she chooses to run in and instead give the space to Ring. And unfortunately, the space is not enough. The shot does not go down, and Lau give it away to Dill. Dill's heavily there, and she stepped out. That's wonderful defense from Ring. That's just what Otago needed.
We'll take the ball here for Otago on the baseline. Looking for an open player. Good cut
to McKenzie. An instant mid-range shot doesn't go. Henderson loses her mark, and Dello will take advantage. And
great mid-range pull-up. As we've said before, story of this game has been the proficiency from mid-range from these girls. It's been a spectacle. As we see hard contact there from Dill.
Well, we just might see another lead change.
Let's go have a look at how strong that one came in. I think she tried to get in front with the hands up.
You see here, Ella
that
McKenzie.
Cover help DC. She's in help. And
there you go.
Instant foul, already moving. She's moving forward as well. If you want to get in help defense, you got to be there quicker, and you got to be there before the offensive player. Hands up, stood still, or moving backwards. But
it's a lovely stroke there from McKenzie. Leaders neutralised.
53 all here. 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, of course, the drama rolls on. Just doesn't get there. Who will the lead fall to at the end of this quarter? Dill running it up. She meets Henderson.
Right
she
hand.
keeps going on the block.
Great block from Henderson.
Dello now. Oh, she's squeezing in there.
Middle, travel. Wasn't able to keep her pivot foot.
Forcing that error, the Otago defense. Now Abby Harris will take this one in.
What a block off the strong drive.
And McKenzie
from
marked there, and Dallo is not stoked about that. 35 seconds, possibly possibly 2, but nonetheless a few more possessions in this quarter. And that will involve some free throws from Ella McKenzie.
As we've hit the bonus for both teams, so as we said earlier, any consecutive fouls from here will send both of them to the line.
One more free throw.
Harbour looking to make a sub if the free throw is good.
They become even more important as the game rolls on, and she's able to knock down neither. As Lau takes it, Dill behind the back.
Again,
and it's a foul on
pressure
McKenzie.
From McKenzie. She's just being a bit too loose with those hands, looking to try and take a bit of a swipe at the ball.
As Dallo will finally come to the bench for Rogers.
Contact. Here we have number 7, Herbert, coming back on for Otago.
Rogers on for Dallo, as it's now Dill's turn. She misses an opportunity. Exactly 30 seconds on the clock. Will the lead fall to Harbour in this moment? And she gets it. And here we go, Abby Harris to Herbert. Herbert taking it up. Gets it away. Here comes Grace Southby on the inside. Back to Henderson, but it's intercepted there. Stefano gets it away to Rosalie Dill. Dill passes it away. Gets it to Lau. Back to Dill. Dill finds Falogo. Oh, very close. 6 seconds left.
Still
it's ticking down even more.
Deep 2. Hand to it there by Henderson. That'll go on her stat as another block. She's 2 blocks within the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
1 point going into this last quarter. It is getting more intense. I'll tell you what, you got anyone in your house who's a fan of basketball, get them around the laptop, around the TV, around the smartphone. Tell them to watch this game with you. It's been a good one.
This is the one to watch in this last quarter as we go into the fourth. 1 point in it. Harbour up. And here we go, getting into 30 seconds left in this quarter time break. Fourth quarter action coming at you from the 2017 Aon Nationals here at Cal Stadium. It's been a thriller so far in this third and fourth playoff. For the girls, Otago team down 53 to Harbour team leading 54, 1 point in it.
And as this period of break ends, let you know there's a small amount of narrative going in this. This is a rematch of last year's third, fourth playoffs. Last year it was Harbour who managed to get on the podium. Otago want that revenge. They've been on the back foot ever so narrowly the entire game, and they find themselves just by 1 point behind right now. Can they get that revenge?
Took the lead for a little bit there in this last third quarter for the first time since the start of the match. And to say they haven't held on to it is probably doing them a disservice because it's only 1 point.
Definitely. And it's been ever so close. A double-digit lead has been ever so seldom in this game as we restart. Southby with a big heave. Gets it to Ring and just can't control it. It'll be Harbour ball.
Quite an ambitious pass there, but it almost came off, to be fair.
Roger will give it to Dill. There is a chance for Harbour to re-solidify themselves in this match.
Back there from Dill to put it onto her left.
Fa'alogo gets it around. Grishka Lau. Lau loses it. And the ball tumbles away, and it wants to leave the building. But we won't get it a chance. As this game will roll on, just 9 minutes left. Ball to Dill. Heavily marked. Gets it around. There's no one there for Stefano.
Great find in the middle there.
And there's a call here.
I think it was something to do with the shot clock, but the basket is counted anyway.
56 to 53. Ray Southby will run it up. You see, big stretch from Ella Gomez. She wants it. She gets it in the end. Taking on
there.
Harbour.
You'll see a blocking foul come through here.
Just too close.
As we send number 9 for Otago, Gomez, to the line. She got the rip through. I think it was Stefano that was on her. Wasn't able to keep in front. I think there's just too much of a knee or a hip in there.
Now these hours in the driveway, in the gym, practicing free throws, hundreds of thousands of them. They become very important at moments like this.
And particularly in a 1 to 2 point game, free throws are really going to seal the deal.
2 points in it.
Burn your bridge.
Rogers sprints back, gets it to Fa'alogo. And Herbert.
High ball there. Herbert good to get a couple of hands on the ball and force a turnover.
And
I think we're actually going back to Harbour ball. Sorry, no turnover.
Fa'alogo will inbound this one. Rogers to Dill. Thought she was sitting for a shot there, but she passes. Gets it to Lau. And it gets in. That is a vital bucket.
Traffic there. Well done on the finish.
A big bucket. Grishka Lau providing the goods for Harbour, and she could have a chance to extend it to a multi-possession game.
We see Ring questioning the officials here on what she had done. I'm not sure if the foul did go on her, and I think it might be right to ask the question.
As Ring will come out. Brooke Callan going in for her. And perhaps a 4-point lead late in the game, the start of the fourth quarter. Doesn't fall, but it might just be better.
Stefano, though,
a better
puts
result.
It back up and in, and there's the finishing at the rim that we're used to seeing
Stefano
from her.
Makes it count. There she is again.
Unlucky there from Gomez. Just loses possession of a high and loose
Still
pass.
gets it away. Fa'alogo not going for mid-range. The step back and the pass ends up in the hands of Rogers. And the intercept vital, but Abby Harris just can't get it.
Good eyes on her. A lot of length. Tried to get in the way of that passing lane. Almost successful.
Still at 4 points here. Fa'alogo. Brooke Cullen trying to get in her face.
Otago won't want to go down by 6 or more here. They want to keep it within 4. Try and get something on the other end.
Lau looking for another great possession from her. Gets it to Fa'alogo.
Will go off.
Just not getting there. Great defense.
They will be quite happy with that stop there, Otago, as we look to head back down the other way for them to bring it within a one possession play.
Abby Harris now. Abby Harris. Vital points needed. It won't. Dill stretching to the sky. Able to get the ball. She gets around Anderson. Sorry, Herbert.
Dribble on Dill. She comes up, passes off.
Fa'alogo keeps it inside. And Aroha Rogers gets it back to Stefano.
Downhill.
Here comes
kicks
Dill.
it.
A rare three-pointer in this game.
That's Southby bringing it in. Kicks it up to Gomez. Takes a bit of contact.
Not quite.
Called for the travel.
Not what Otago need, and yet 3 points have been seldom in this game. They would have changed the face of the game with such tight game like this. And Aroha Rogers looking to outrun Herbert. Herbert keeping up with her. Here comes a three. And that
was a play.
That is a
going
huge
downhill,
play.
Recognises that the defender's a bit off balance. Stops up short, smacks the three. Thanks for coming.
7-point lead for Harbour. Otago cannot let this slip. If they want that podium position, that podium spot that they just couldn't get last year, thanks to this very team, there'd be players here that would have played in that match. And here comes Herbert. A deep heave. Goodness me.
Not successful.
Logo Herbert, not today.
Otago just needing to hit their screens a bit better. They're setting them, but they're not running their player into the screen.
Lau gets it to Fa'alogo. This could be big. Just misses. Callan now gets it to Herbert.
Loose hand there from Dill, possibly just wanting a bit of a slow of pace. Slow up on the
Reaching
pace.
foul, I believe, onto Herbert.
Possibly a timeout here. I saw some hands being thrown. No, the coach is talking to the bench saying, no, I don't want it.
Grace Southby on the court. Takes on Fa'alogo, gets it away to Herbert. Herbert now gets it away.
Lovely little roll there.
Harris just not getting in there. This is the height.
Holding on to that.
Stefano using her height advantage to grab that board. Rogers to Dill. Let's extend this lead, they say. They don't get it this time.
Unlucky with the left hand to Dill.
This is something. Otago ever on that climb. They need this. Harris gets this.
That is what you need with 6 minutes 40 left in this fourth quarter.
They need a D up here if they
Down
want
by
this.
5.
Grishka Lau could pull out something magical again. Something very important.
Can't be allowing offensive boards like that when you're 5 points down in the fourth quarter. You've got to hit those box outs.
Gomez did a good job of getting in that post.
Otago has to convert here.
Here comes Southby, gets it away. Gomez. The screen put up by Harris. Gomez takes it, gets it back. A 3 perhaps. Oh, unlucky. Just off there for Callan. And there comes Rogers.
Throwing the arm in, probably a good decision.
Rogers gets it to Dill. Dill throws it up. Just in and out again. And Herbert now. The cardio is there. The lactic acid is pumping. Southby to Harris. Something here is needed for Otago. Oh, so close.
Just tantalisingly close as it rolls in and around the rim and then shoots back out. Unlucky not to grab the rebound there. As we see Pugh come back in for Harbour. So does Dello.
Stefano take a break. She had a great wee sequence there. Southby will look. She'll look to see what she can make. What the team can make. Gets it to Gomez. Gomez takes the inside.
Lovely rip through from Gomez there. Meets a great defensive effort.
Not there for it this time, but Herbert the hustle. Falls to Southby. Oh, and there is Gomez.
Good
gets it up.
On the cut there.
They just can't get it. Oh.
Pugh hits the deck hard.
And they hold on to it this time. Harris now. And they... Oh, goodness me.
Again at the basket.
Death perception is leading me down here, but here we go. Dill spins. Dill going for it to extend the lead.
There it is.
And
Another
there we
2
go.
points. Dill with an incredible effort on that drive to the basket this game.
7 points. Harbour.
Great penetration from her.
Harbour could be third in consecutive years. Here comes Rogers. Throws it away to Fa'alogo. Southby looking to defend. Gets it back to Rogers. Dello spins. Dello still going. Pivots. Gets away to Fa'alogo. The shot is in. And the bench erupts for Harbour.
Interesting to see who this foul goes on.
We'll have a look at this again. Yes, we'll have a look at this again. Look at this play. Possibly on Gomez.
I think you'd be more... Oh, I think it did go on Gomez. I had assumed... Let's go have another look. I'd assumed it had been from... I think it was 1 Southby on her hip. Was that? Yeah. I thought possibly there was a bit of a hand check on the hip, and that would cause reason for a foul. But it seemed pretty straight up and down defense from Otago. But we're going to the line. 4:40 left.
The game is getting a little more emotional with that bucket. The Harbour bench erupted. They can see it. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Third place. 5 minutes to go.
9 points in it.
Can Otago pull off a fourth quarter comeback here, or will it shut out? And will team from up north take home the medal?
Bronze as it may be, it is still up for grabs.
Pugh now coming on for Harbour.
Neither team wanting to let go of that slight grasp they have on it so far.
Ring is back on for Otago.
Otago still well within reach here. Only 9 points. They've come back from that deficit probably about 12 times throughout this match.
And that was a very annoying alarm from the other game for Whakalogo to do it. But how many times have we seen this? They miss the free throw, they get the rebound, and they make it even worse.
Second chance shots are really, they are really hurting that Otago team. There is real emphasis on needing to box out there.
Southby.
Ring looks for the
Sit
screen,
away.
hits
Dill's
it.
doing a wonderful job of defending. Oh, just through the legs there. Rogers nearly had that. And some faces here. On comes Loudon, on comes McKenzie.
That'll see Herbert and Gomez take the bench. I'm sure we'll see them back.
Harris to Ring. Ring still going. Ring throws up a prayer. Doesn't quite get there, but a wonderful take by Loudon.
There. I was going to say, quite a hopeful shot from Ring, but very necessary as I heard the siren go off.
We'll have a look at this one. Great clutch board there from Loudon.
Good awareness from Ring. What a rebound.
Rogers just never saw that one coming.
Unfortunately, Rogers is caught up in it.
But they'll get the ball again. The position, and oh, that's wonderful. Great run, great line. Loss of space, and Ring makes it count.
Still 9 points here. As Otago look to try and get a bit of a half-court press on.
Now 9 points. Apologies, it is currently 9-point deficit. Hugh just not able to make that one count. That would have been very important.
And we're going back the way of Otago as we see Pugh take her 5th foul, which means
Stefano is on.
That brings her game to a close here, unfortunately, for Pugh. Great effort from her throughout the game.
Here comes McKenzie. Harbour girls starting for defence. Oh, running right into them.
Brick wall maybe not quite as in front.
Foul?
Let's go have a look.
Ella McKenzie will take the line. It's a blocking foul from Harbour. Another dastardly double team.
Look at this great movement to get that dish back, and then possibly needed to take another half a step to the side, did Dill, to take that contact up the front.
That's important. McKenzie's very good with her free throws. Great technique. Can it be cut to 7? It can, and it will. Harbour now looking to shut this one out.
Great crossover there as McKenzie sent flying.
Tafao is flying right now. Gets it to Whakalogo. Just know what they needed. Dallo is not stoked with that call. Not stoked with the team right now. They need to shut this one out. The ball is in their court. They need to control this. It is still slightly out of their control.
7 points.
Otago have the position.
It's not
here.
as comfortable as you would want to be with 3 minutes 30 to go. If you're the team at the side of Harbour, you want a bit more space. You want a bit more breathing room.
As we
and Otago still right there with them. 7 points, looking to make it 6.
Oh, there you go.
Friendly bounce off the front iron. Teammates come in to celebrate with her and cheer on for the next shot. Here we go, looking to make it 5 points now.
Abby Harris. Abby Harris gets it in. 2 possessions could change this game for the team in yellow. But Harbour will want to shut this one down. A double team.
Press here, and it's...
Oh, is it a backcourt? What's happened?
There was a push there by the looks of things on the official.
Let's have a look at that one. A bit too rough on the defense.
They did well here, getting into that initial half-court press, and then, you see McKenzie just take that extra step forward.
As Grish Kalau will take this one, give it to Dallo perhaps. No, goes long, and it's Tafao that it needs. And they want to slow this one down, maybe. Throws it away.
Oh, yeah, having a bit of trouble keeping that pivot foot planted to the ground.
That is very important. What a moment that could be.
Very Unfortunate turnover.
Here comes
Otago
Southby.
will want to take advantage of this.
The Harbour girls yelling defence.
Good steal there from Harris. Doesn't quite get it.
Loudon now.
For the drive. Tries
Oh,
to
the
find
interception
Harris.
is vital. What has happened there?
Scrambling for the ball there.
We're starting to see shades of the first quarter. That physicality is back.
We go see that again. You see, tried to find Harris down low. Good seal there originally from Harris.
Loudon
takes the drive. Just look to find her in that low block.
Oh
Wasn't
my
able to get
goodness. Look at the hustle though. As soon as she sees it didn't go to plan, she runs right in there, dives on that. Southby now. Surely not.
Scoops.
Oh.
Unable to get it.
Anna Rogers falls to, sorry, it's Lau. Falls to a squad of shame. We'll have a look at that once more. Southby just coming in. Just a foul there. And we'll cut back just in time to see this free throw. The first one's in. The first free throw from Southby is in.
Brings us now to 64-68. Harbour up by 4 points. 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
This is really showing up now. 3 points.
3 points left in this third and fourth playoffs for the girls at the Under-17 Aon Nationals.
Goodness me, Southby nearly got that. Bit of space for Lau. Chose to pass it away. Gets it to Fa'alogo. Dallo. What does she do?
Lovely
the national
little fake
rep.
dish.
And that is huge. That is huge.
If we go watch that again, you'll see Dallo with a little hesitation handoff.
Unfortunately, we don't have the replay right now, but we'll watch at these very important free throws. Dallo to take it out of the hands of a one-possession game. She is a reserve.
Crucial free throws there, and that is clutch plays.
She is a reserve for the Under-17 national team, Florence Dallo.
Showing the pedigree with these late in the fourth quarter free throws.
There you
Hits
go.
the second one again.
This is getting very intense. 2 minutes.
5 points. Anybody's game. Otago look to fight back here. Get another bucket.
Ring setting up a screen perhaps. She doesn't take it. She goes on the baseline.
Great
And it's
move there.
blocked.
Good block.
That's a fire. She falls to the ground. She's trying to get that ball. What's happened?
That was a lovely little hesitation.
We'll have a look at this one. See if we can figure out what went on.
Sees the screen coming. Shows her defender. Nope, I'm going to go the other way. Yeah, tries to get it back off to Harris. A lot of scrambling on the
Cut back
ground.
quickly. Dallo's cut in the middle. Dallo looking to put it out of question. The dagger. It could be that. There's 2 minutes to go.
A hurtful mid-range shot there from Dallo as we take it to 72-65. Harbour up. Otago with the ball now.
Herbert on the perimeter. Gets it to Abby Harris. Harris may see. She looks at the points.
There.
And she'll shoot from the free throw line.
She'll be happy to go to the line, but she'll be hurting that she didn't get the and one play.
We'll watch these free throws.
As Harris looks to bring it back to a 5-point game. Unfortunate on the first one. Disappointed. She knows she needs to hit them. Got to shake it off now. Got to work back at the second one. Knock it down.
Oh, it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. Dallo with the pace. She takes a fumble. Passes it off.
Hands, lot of hands there from Herbert.
And it goes in the favour of Harbour. And we'll keep going on. Dallo is
Shows the hustle here from Otago. They want that ball, but
she's throwing everything she has at this. This is quite the show we are getting put on for us.
Just discussing that we are in the bonus now, so it will be 2 shots.
And Stefano has the opportunity to truly put this out of question.
2 minutes left. Dallo to the line.
Was it Stefano? No, it is Dallo.
It is Dallo.
9-point deficit in 2 minutes. Might just be a hill that is too hard to climb. 8 points between them. Florence Dallo will shoot again.
We have a little bit of a discussion going on the scoreboard. I think there is a possibility.
I believe the coach.
I think there's a possibility that they've sent the wrong person to the line, but I think the referee's just explaining that possibly the original foul. was on Dallo. And we will see.
Yeah, we discussion here.
We will see what happens.
As we are down to
and we've had a bit of trouble with our game clock here as well. Oh, we've gone back, don't worry. It was
2 minutes in it.
So, a bit of discussion going on here as to who the initial foul was on, so subsequently who goes to the line.
And if so, if it's not Dallo, will that first shot count? Drama.
From memory, any error from people shooting the wrong free throws can be changed as long as it's recognised within the next one phase of play.
Oh, it looks like
I wouldn't
she'll stick
quote
with
me
it.
on that as gospel, but
She'll shoot once more. Of course, we have all the drama for you in this playoff, this third and fourth place playoff. And it is a 9-point gap.
I'm going to have to go and have a look at that correctable errors section on the referee's handbook.
As we take a very important timeout, Otago need to gather themselves. They have 2 minutes left to try to figure out something extraordinary. Harbour need to shut this one out and shut this one down.
Back to a 9-point game for them. Again, I can't call it lead changes because Otago haven't had too much of the lead, but this deficit is swinging in roundabouts. It's going from anywhere as little as 3 points to anywhere as large as 9. Correctable errors, funnily enough. I have it up on my screen.
We'll get all the intel from here as the coaches talk to their sides. Very, very dramatic here. 2 minutes left. Let's see Harbour. They leave their huddle, they chant finish. That's exactly what they want. They want to finish this game. No room for anything else. No last minute stretch. Shut it down. Show their defense. Show their hustle in this last 2 minutes of play. And a bell ring.
So it looks from that possibly, even if there was a correctable error, that any points and time are valid after the recognition. It's an interesting situation though, isn't it? Tough one to call. So I think there was a couple of subsequent fouls within the same time period that meant there was this confusion we're dealing with at the moment about who was the initial foul on and who was going to the line as a result. Obviously, Otago not wanting Dallo to be the one taking the free throws should be seen to be the more proficient from the line.
I tell you what, we're not
under 17 reserve that she is.
I tell you what, we're not quite realising that's a big break that we just took there. There's going to be some energy in this last 2 minutes. There will be timeouts, of course, but that break will no doubt let them catch some breath. I'm looking very forward to this play. Minute 59 on the clock. Ball could fall to Herbert. Instead, she throws it away to
long ball
to Loudon. Southby now.
Look to set something up here. They will, Otago, as they go down to Harris.
Harris now.
Looking to work.
Stefano in front of her.
Gets
she
the ball
just
into
doesn't
key,
get it. That's
not
exactly
quite.
what Harbour needed. Dallo gets it. Brilliant defense, just suffocating them.
And all of a sudden, if Harbour take this position and score off it, it becomes a lot harder of a ball game for Otago to fight back.
We're looking to cook this clock.
A lot of hustle here from Otago, pressing right up beyond that three-point line.
Tafao logo. Gets it away. Dallo just doesn't get it.
Rebound to Harris.
And now they need a rush. A minute to go. Southby just doesn't get it.
We have Otago with the rebound anyway. Harris again.
Harris gets it. 7 points in it. Is it too little too late?
1 minute left. Plenty of time to make plays, but also quite difficult when you've got a team such as Harbour up against you.
Oh my goodness. And there's a timeout. A timeout, 56 seconds to go. You'd have to think that Harbour want to cook each of their positions to try to drain that clock.
Foul called. Actually, we'll go to...
My bad. Oh, that's Not what you want if you're in the yellow jersey.
Throws. I think Dallo just had the presence of mind there to stop her dribble up, which meant that her defender on her back sort of ran into her.
Dallo,
so, unfortunate from an Otago perspective, but very clever play if you're a Harbour supporter.
Dallo has seen this crunch, this ever so important last minutes of this game, and she has her composure, she has controlled it, an absolute asset to this Harbour team. There's the reset from Ring, gets it away to Herbert. It might just be a little bit of magic now. The ball falls to Harris, she goes up, she gets it. It is a 5-point game, 50 seconds left. 50 seconds left. Here we go. Atafio nearly spills it. She's double teamed. Can they get the... Oh,
a lot of pressure here from Otago. Herbert on her.
Fa'alogo. Ring now.
Concede here. Surely no buckets. And Harbour just looking to run the clock.
And it's
Herbert
a foul.
Comes in with aggression because she's wanting that ball or she's wanting the clock to stop. Either way.
We'll have a look at this foul from Herbert to Lau.
She'll make a sub. Herbert comes off in the background.
Oh, this is still a live feed.
She's hit 5 fouls, so she'll take the bench for the rest of the game, even though there's only 30 seconds left.
Apologies for that replay. Instead, we'll cut back to the free throws. Ever so important for Lau. Grishka Lau.
Misses the first one.
That first one. Could this be the dagger? A 6-point game. It is a 6-point game, courtesy of Lau. And one more timeout. How many timeouts are there left? One apiece at this point. 32 seconds.
And you'll see
on the clock.
You'll see Otago use as many of theirs as they can. If Harbour keep their lead, I wouldn't imagine that they would have need for it. However, 32.5 seconds left. What can Otago do here? 6 points down. Effectively, it can only be a 2-possession tie ball game. Couple of deep threes. You would have to question whether that would be the play they go to or not. As we haven't seen too many
in a
threes.
game like this, exactly. Yeah, we haven't seen too many threes
this game.
Tell you what, it might just be the most clutch shots you'd ever see if it ends up going that way.
But they'll have something in mind here.
Harbour all in, they're done. Otago all in, they're done. They are taking the court once more, and we will go back to finish this game. And here we go. Gomez, followed by Dallo. She'll inbound it, Gomez. And they just might need a piece of magic here. This could be the play that changes it all.
Harris down there.
Southby gets it, runs baseline, tries to pass it to Harris. It falls, and that could be it. It could be curtains. Throws it away to Tafaio. And I believe that might be the dagger.
Yeah, quick foul come over here.
Oh my goodness.
Gomez, I believe, in order to get the clock stopped, take them down to free throws. It's really all you can do at this stage is put your opposition to the line, hope they miss, and run it back up the floor yourself. They've still got one to give. Gomez has just hit her 5th foul as well, so we'll see Henderson take the court.
And now to fire, ever so important. Daggers.
Not going to lock that one in.
Throws.
Still a 6-point game with 20 seconds though, so...
It is a distant hope, but it's still hope nonetheless for Otago. But this one falls.
Down the second,
a 3-possession game. That might just be it.
I think that would be enough to put them away.
Hail Mary, it is intercepted by Fa'alogo. That's it. That might just be seats on the podium for Harbour. Wonderful interception from the Hail Mary pass.
Definitely not out of the question for Otago, but it is looking incredibly more unlikely. As we see Harbour try and close it out here indefinitely with a couple of free throws.
In and out, the first one.
Unable to do so the first
try
time
once
round.
more. Crazier things have happened in this sport. 8 points. Harris to Southby. Southby will sprint. Southby will pass. Oh.
Late minute foul.
And it just might be a little too late. 12 seconds to go. 12 seconds for Otago. And Henderson to shoot. Isabella Henderson off the rim for the first one. There she looks for number 2. It's also out. An unfortunate end to this campaign for Otago. They will foul Dallo for sure. Dallo will hold on to it perhaps actually.
Pressure it.
And Tafao.
Foul comes anyway. 3 seconds left.
And this year's campaign will mirror the result for both these teams last year. Harbour, bronze and 3rd. Unfortunately, in consecutive years, Otago in 4th place.
Just missing out on that medal.
What a brilliant performance tonight from both of these teams. It's been
an incredible campaign for the both of them over the course of the national event. As we see her knock her second one down.
Last shot for them goes to Harris.
And that will bring the game to a conclusion.
And that is a game. And we will soon have an interview with the winning team's national representative. Sam McCartan will have Florence Dallo for you all. What a game it was. And for the Harbour girls, they finish with a prize, 3rd place. With Otago, they finish with their heads held extremely high. A wonderful performance by them as the girls in the grand final take the court, you can see. There's Waikato and Hutt Valley, I believe. The 2 teams that knocked these playoff teams out. But what a game. Goodness me, heart in my mouth the entire time. Great performances all around. Truly what the sport's all about. You see smiling faces from the winning team and the losing team. What a great performance. Just another moment here. If you do want to get any more action, any more news, please visit www.nz.basketball. Visit our Facebook page at BasketballNZ to keep up to date with all this. It's been a wonderful day of finals. It will continue to be. We still have our grand finals to go. And here we go. Sam McCartan was joined by Florence Dallo. And we'll see them any second now. But yes, James Lisserman and Terry Brunel will be with you shortly to commentate both grand finals for the girls and boys.
And
here
we
Sam.
are with Francis from the winning team. Florence from the winning team. How do you feel that your girls win today, and are you happy with the result?
We started off very strong. In the 3rd quarter, we got they got into our heads and they started to catch up and lead. But at the end, we knew we could win this. And I think we played amazing in the last quarter. We had 4 people fouled out, or 4 people on 4 fouls, including me. And we just did amazing, I thought. It was really good. So, yeah.
Great for you girls to come away with the bronze medal again. Congratulations. Go home and enjoy it.
Thank you.